Hello, I'm Todd Keller, Keller Performance Products, and we're here at SuperATV today going over some of the benefits and key areas of the Keller Performance Ball Joint. The way I come up with the design for the Keller Ball Joint was not necessarily the way I come up with it, but when I come up with it was after multiple failures of the snap ring. The snap ring would give up and the ball joint would shoot out of the A-arm. And we were racing Ultra 4 and we was having A-arm, ball joint failures. You couldn't drive 5 miles that you didn't see a machine with ball joint problems. That year in 14, on the way home, 28-hour drive from California, I was sitting there sketching. We got back and got on the CAD and drew up a ball joint, and it's basically the same design since. The reason I decided to be part of the SuperATV family was after a lot of discussion with them and seeing their vision, where they were headed, and with SuperATV's resources, I felt that we could grow the Keller Performance brand even beyond what it is today with improved ball joint designs or other products that we've been working on in the background that hasn't been released yet, that we just honestly didn't have time for. I'm getting old. The reason we went to this screw together design for our ball joint was to eliminate the snap ring failures in a ball joint. So it was notorious for ball joints to get driven out of the A-arm because the snap ring would fail. So when we looked at that, we laid out multiple different scenarios on how to improve a ball joint. We took and addressed every single issue. That's why the ball joint is so much different than a traditional ball joint or anything anybody else had on the market. We started out with the Polaris ball joint. We didn't want the snap ring below the A-arm. So we reversed the way the ball joint pressed into the arm. We reversed that direction. Once we reversed that direction, we knew we didn't want to use the snap ring anymore. We had the ball joint in the A-arm in what we feel was the correct position. So now we got rid of the snap ring, screw a cap on, so we have that ball joint completely captured in that A-arm. And once we knew that we had the ball joint captured, now we got to start looking at materials on what's going to be stronger, because not only were there snap ring failures, there were pin failures. So now we got to start looking at materials and heat treating and get the pin the strongest we could possibly get it. So we wanted the customer to have a serviceable ball joint. They could take it apart, clean it, put it back together. They have a boot failure, they can replace the boot, clean the joint, put everything back together. There's no reason to go out and buy another ball joint. What I love most about the UTV industry is being outdoors and the group of people that enjoy the outdoors with us. I started riding UTVs, actually ATVs, a little Honda 90, years ago, and everything's just got bigger, better, and faster through the years, and here we are.